Hey, it's Mission Native Survival. I'm out here at like 1:15 in the morning. It's like 23 degrees. It's the day before Christmas Eve. I'm working on a little U-bow for my 2-year-old daughter for her Christmas present. Stay tuned. This is very poor birch bark to make a fire with, but we'll see if we can make it work. Very thin. Mark the center. That's where she's going to want to be shooting from. Alright, so you can see I'm getting it quite thin. I'm just working it back to the handle now. I gotta work on that a little bit. Get the transition deeper sooner. But it's just starting to bend now, so we're on our way. Alright. You can see it's got some flex. Still needs some more work right here. So where it's not bending, I'm just taking it down a little bit. I want to have a little bit of flex, you know. I'm not really expecting this bow to be like this, you know, impressive shooter or anything, you know. My daughter's not even gonna be able to pull it back, so if I can just get a string on it, you know, and have it like be a real bow, you know what I mean? We can like pull on it a little bit, and oh my god, I just think she'll go crazy, you know. And I'm not expecting to be target shooting with it or anything, but I mean, it's coming along, you know. So let's see what we got now. I mean, I'm literally like pushing it with like fingers. It's so thin. It's not too shabby at all. Alright, so I'm going to leave this limb alone. I'm going to go to the other one. This wood has incredibly tight grain. It's very smooth. It's very slippery wood. It's not a wood that I work often, It's not really something that we find in our woods. Like ever, actually. My brother-in-law is doing some trimming. We're doing some landscaping. to his yard. He has a ewe. So while we're working on it, I spotted this little stave inside of it, you know, just one of the branches. I sealed both ends after I cut it off with paint, so the moisture wouldn't go out the ends, they would go out crossways, you know, perpendicular to the xylem and phloem and the grain, you know, in the plant. All the vascular tissues are running up and down, and if it allows, if it's allowed to have moisture leave its end, it goes very fast, and that causes it to twist and all that when it dries. So you want to seal the ends, and it slows that down, because then it has to find its way through the side of it, right? So it slows down the drying process, makes it more stable. And that's it. Now here I am, working on it, trying to get a bow for my little girl. You can hear some cars because I'm in the woods in my backyard. You know, I didn't go hiking a quarter mile in the woods to work on this bow, you know, at 1 in the morning. Not that I couldn't, but I'm all set with that. There's no need for that foolishness. It's cold outside. I can't have all these shavings in the house, right? So I come outside, and it's cold out here, so I built a fire. So I'm just working down this limb, you know, just thinning it up. It's a lot shorter than the other limb, so it can't be really the same. So you have to kind of mind that, and realize that the limbs are different. So different lengths. Because I put the middle of the bow where the arrow is going to be, and then you put your hand underneath it. Well, that means that the bottom limb is shorter than the top limb. Just how it works, right? Because my hand is taking up some of that limb, and its handle, so it's a different length. So they're going to react differently. So you can't match it. You can't make it the same in looks, but you have to make it the same in performance. And you know, I mean, I'm really not going to push it. I mean, this is so thin, it's less than 1/4 of an inch. You know, last thing I want is this thing to break. So I'd rather have it, you know, barely flex, you know, and have a 1/4 inch brace height, just so she can walk around with it and feel like, you know, feel special, rather than target shooting with it in the living room, which is what I envisioned. That would be awesome. I think this might be a good first bow, but I think I'm gonna have to make her, you know, a bow that we can shoot in the house. Oh, because I really want to do that. I just want to make her a small bow and like hunt like her stuffed animals with her and stuff. Anyways, but yeah. So this is really coming along. This is the bottom limb right here, as you can see. Nice and thin. That'll do. So I'll do the same to the other side. Alright, so I just made a little bow line. I'll throw that on there. I heard a crack. It's right there. I think it was the outer bark. I hope to God it was. Looks like it's the outer bark. Alright, let's see if we can finally get it set here. Nice. There it is. Little bow for my daughter. Give you guys a close up. The yew is actually quite beautiful. Nice heartwood and sapwood. Handle to the other side. Just cut this tag off. It's interesting, actually. I took off the outer bark, and I haven't violated any growth rings. And it's actually has a nice yellow tint to it. It's beautiful. So I'm going to take the rest of this outer bark off for her as well. I think it's going to look really nice. But this is a cool little bow. I'll take that. So I can get that on the light for you a little bit better. It's not too bad, considering it's a little kid's bow, you know. Real little. I mean, she's 2 years old, so she's gonna be like walking around holding it all excited. So that's really all I'm looking for. You know, she has a little bow. This is really cool. I just made my daughter her first bow. All right, just one last look at the bow. Sweet. Well, this has been Mitch Native Survival. Appreciate your views, comments, your support. See you guys in the next one. Hope she likes her Christmas present. Take care.